Whoa. Whoa. Look what we have here. Hey guys. Know if you can see me. But this episode is going to be slightly different. Welcome back to another journal entry of the download Progression, Not Perfection, where I just kind of take you along on my journey with the Lord and whatever He reveals to me to discuss or to put in the journal. That's what we're going to talk about. And this week, so quick backstory. In front of us, we have what is called a peace lily. This peace lily was given to me almost 2.5 years ago. 2.5 years ago, to be exact, it was given to me. And yeah, that's the backstory of it. This is my first plant, not yesterday with the green thumb. But I was just like, something's off with this plant. It doesn't look right. Only one of the spats, I think this is what these are called, the spathes came out, and this was recently. So I was like, oh wow, there's still more life in this plant. I'm of the mindset, because I don't really have a green thumb, I'm of the mindset, like, if it's not growing anymore, we get rid of it. And that's not how it works. That's not how it works at all. So I was like, let me see. And it came to my attention that you need to repot it. You need new soil, and you need to just get rid of all the bad roots. Like, look at the roots. They're all, yucky, right? Like, I need to pull out these roots. And I did watch a couple of YouTube videos. So you guys are going to help me repot, or watch me repot, my peace lily. And let's bring it back to life, because this thing was looking real dead and real sad. So I am of the mindset that it's deeper than the surface, right? Look at all the roots, all the things that need to come out. And that's pretty much the crux of today's episode, or today's journal entry, is it's deeper than the surface. We got to get to the root sometimes to make sure that we can have fruit and make sure that the plant is living. So I kind of wanted to preface the repotting with that, and let's get to work. This is my first time, and I'm actually really elated to try this. I think I know what I'm doing. I watched like 3 YouTube videos, and I think I know what I'm doing, but we'll see what it looks like in the next couple of weeks, if I really know what I'm doing. So hold on. So let me put this on me real quick. All right, perfect. So based on what I saw on YouTube, here's my pot. It's cleaned out. It's cleaned out. It's not new, it's the same one, but I just cleaned it out, rinsed it out, did all the things. I bought some peace lily soil potting mix. It came in the mail yesterday, so I'm really excited to open it up and get into it. But I think first what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of all of the roots that look like dead and white. I think that's what I saw online, and that's the majority of it. Like, this plant was really crying. Look at this. I really think, but to give myself a little bit of credit, there have been times when I've seen that some of the leaves were like dead and dying, and I would cut those off. But I was like really intrigued when I saw this spathe come out. If you look inside too, like, pretty cool plant. And like I said, this is 2.5 years. So anyways, back to this. Let's see. I think I'm supposed to get rid of, like, it can't be rid of all the white, because most of this is white. I don't know, guys. Actually, I think I'm supposed to get rid of majority of this. I don't know. Please, people, don't come for me. I've never done this before, but what I am going to do is get rid of majority of the white root. I don't even know what the terminology for this is, right? Because I just feel like it's dead. Oh God, am I doing this right? Guys, I don't know if I'm doing this right. I think, like, the girl got rid of, like, anything that just wasn't, oh God, it's kind of messy too, that wasn't, like, God, I hope I'm not, like, pulling the wrong things. Anyway, Sha, it smells good. It smells healthy. I don't know, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. I really, truly don't. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Anywho, we're just going to keep doing this until we're going to see what happens. I feel like this is really strong. Anywho, there's a lesson in this, guys. So just because something on the surface seems like it's living, it looks okay, it looks like it has a bit of life in it, sometimes you got to get to the root of things to really figure out what's happening. Because I saw this space come up, I was like, oh, this plant still has life. But when I picked it up, and kudos to myself, I do water this plant. That's why it's so wet. I water it weekly. I do tend to it. However, I didn't know the importance of getting to the roots and really repotting it. And this is 2.5 years later. It needs to be repotted. It needs to be catered to. It needs to be see what's going on in the roots so that we could see the fruit. We could see more space come out, right? So this is a life lesson within itself. Don't take everything that you see on surface for what it is. Sometimes you got to dig deep. You got to get to the root, get rid of all the icky stuff, repot. Yeah. And that is exactly the lesson in this plant. And we'll get into the Bible a bit more where it talks about just the importance of fruit and how you have to cater and tend to the things that are important, like our relationship with the Lord. You know, he values the time we spend with him. He values beyond the superficial. He wants to get to our heart. He wants to know our deepest. He wants to know everything. He already knows everything, but he wants us to confess everything so we can bring everything up, and everything is deeper than the surface. He wants to cultivate a relationship with us in all the ways. So yeah, but we'll get into some verses later. For now, I don't know what I'm doing. We'll see. Gosh, I think I'm kind of messing this up, but I think that's enough. I feel like that's enough. At this point now, I'm messing up my wall as well. At this point, I feel like I've plucked enough. Guys, I'm scared. I hope I'm not killing it. Oh, well, okay. Well, I guess we'll see. But what I am going to do next is I'm going to put some of the soil in here, some of the new soil, right? So it could sit in a new bed of soil. I'm giving it a new foundation, right? A new foundation. We're uprooting the old, worn out, tired, and we're replacing it with new soil so it can grow, and we can get more, I think they're called states, and just, yeah, so it could be healthier, you know? Yeah, I pray that this works. Yeah, I'll definitely keep you guys posted. These just seem like dead. Like, for some reason, they just look dead, and the videos I was watching, it was just like, you got to get rid of these. And then the new soil, right? The new peace lily soil will help or aid in the growing of the root to be stronger so that we can have a more beautiful peace lily and more of peace. So yeah, I'm just going to keep plucking away. I hope this makes sense, guys. I just wanted to switch it up. I thought this would be a really good lesson to come on here and kind of just take a shot at repotting my peace lily for lesson purposes and for, yeah, maybe this could help somebody deeper than the surface. You got to get to the crooks, got to get to the bottom of stuff, really figure out what's going on. It's not just about watering it and covering it up. It's about getting to the root and ensuring that if there's healthy roots, healthy foundation. And that's what we need in the Lord. We need a healthy foundation in him. We need to cultivate a relationship. He needs to know us personally. We can all come to him. So I don't know, guys. I think I'm going to stop, and I think I'm just going to add soil to this pot. I think that's what I saw. So we're going to add some soil to this pot, and then add some soil to this pot. And then I hope I'm capturing this okay, guys, and not making too much of a mess in this scene. I think this is good. And it's so rich, and I mean, the soil is beautiful. You could tell it's just like good soil, and that's what you want to be planted in. You want to be planted in good, fertile soil that's going to allow you to grow. You want to be planted in good, fertile soil that will allow you to grow. And the Lord will plant you in a river, and plant you. What's that verse? It goes something like, He'll uproot you, He'll plant you by like a river, and a river with like the water, and then you'll grow. I think it's a psalm, but he'll plant you by the riverside, and you'll grow. But yeah, you want to be planted by the riverside. Look at this, guys. This is actually kind of interesting. What is that, guys? I think I'm kind of developing a green thumb. What is this? Anywho, I still feel like this stuff should come out, guys. Yeah, we'll plant you by the riverside. He will plant us by the riverside, and we will grow. What we see externally will match what is happening internally, right? Because a lot of the times, all we can see is the external, but the Lord sees. We see the internal. We know what's really going on. The Lord knows it's deeper than what's on the surface. It's deeper than what's on the surface. It's a lot of uck and gook sometimes. So you come to God as you are. You come to God as you are. You guys can see this. And He'll plant you. He'll replant you. Okay. Woo. Ugh. All right, guys, I think I need to add some more. Yeah, I gotta add some more. Wow. It should be like this. Gotta get it in there. Please excuse me, guys, for my plant lovers. Please don't be offended, if I'm doing this incorrect. I'm learning. Please forgive me. I'm really, really learning. I have 2 plants in my house, but this is my first one. I have a snake plant behind me, but this is my first plant. And like I said, it's my oldest plant in my home. So I'm learning. And they say those perish for lack of knowledge. I think it's in Hosea. So you don't want to perish. You don't want to perish. Guys, am I doing this right? I'll definitely have a follow-up story for y'all. And I think that's it. I don't think we're supposed to fill it up too much. And then I think eventually what will happen is I'll put water in it. I do have some water right there. And I just like to put the shell in there. Keep it safe. Yes. And guys, I think that's it. I think that we have successfully attempted, right, to repot my lily. I pray that this grows and surpasses how it originally looked. And thank you all for following me along on my repotting of the peace lily. I will definitely keep y'all posted. All right, and into this it goes. To my decorative piece. Wow. Ooh. Hey y'all, so I am now back from attempting to repot the peace lily. It's here, she's cute. Prayerfully, it is going to grow and flourish after repotting, changing the soil, doing all the things, the maintenance needed to require it, because you can't just water something, you got to get to the root of it. So I thought that was really, really good, and I'm glad that you all tagged along for that little lesson in repotting my peace lily. So yeah, let's get to some biblical backing about that. I wanted to start off, I think, in Hosea, but because prior to me buying the soil and attempting to repot it, I just thought that watering it was enough, especially because I saw the states come out and I was like, oh, okay, so maybe all I need to do is water it. But no, when I lifted the plant up, it was dry, it was brittle, the roots were just bad, as you saw in the prior scene, and you got to get to the root of it. And if you don't know, people who know better, the prayers that we do better. In Hosea chapter 4 verse 6, Hosea chapter 4 verse 6, it says, my people are destroyed for their lack of knowledge. Because you have rejected the knowledge, I also will reject you from being priests for me. Because you have forgotten the law of your God, I also will forget your children. So know who you are in the Lord, know your Bible, know what the word is saying. Like that equates to like know your knowledge about, have knowledge about your peace, have knowledge about the things around you. Have knowledge. Knowledge is so key and essential in just navigating our life, navigating our relationship with the Lord. If you know better, you do better. That's the prayer. So get into this Bible, know it, all the things. There's a lesson to be learned through and through, from Genesis to Revelation, stories upon stories, his characters revealed. And it's just, it would behoove you to not get intimate with the Bible because there's so much to learn. That can be used in our everyday life. And we thank God for just allowing us, for giving this to us. It's a gift. It's a blueprint, right? And while I was repotting, I was saying something about you'll be planted by the riverside. And it comes from Psalm chapter 1, verse 3. And it says, he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that brings forth its fruit in its season, whose leaf also shall not wither. And whatever he does shall prosper. Be planted in him. Be planted in the Lord. He shall be like a tree. We shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water. Planted by the rivers of water. Planted by the Lord. That brings forth fruit in this season. Fruit. All the things, the fruits, the love, the patience, the kindness, the long suffering, the self-control, all those, that's the fruit. Whose leaf also should not wither. Your leaves won't wither when you're planted in him, right? Your leaves will not wither. And whatever he does shall prosper. And whatever you do shall prosper. When you're planted by the Lord, by the river, you know him. He's your end. He's Alpha, he's Omega, he's your world. You will prosper. When you obey, you will prosper. Everything that you touch in accordance to the Lord, if whatever he has for you, it will come to you. Seek ye the kingdom. Keep doing everything that he's telling you to do. Obey, and your harvest will come. You will bear the fruit, the self-control, the patience, the love, the kindness, all the things that he's looking for from us. When we're planted in him, we will demonstrate that. We will exhibit those things. So be planted in him. Be planted in him. Next up, let's go to Luke real quick. And I'm not going to draw out too much, but I just really have to get some biblical backing just to illustrate the plant. As simple as this repotting was, there's so many lessons to be learned in it. So Luke chapter 13, verses 6 through 9. Okay. So this is a parable of the fig tree. And you know the Lord, Jesus Christ, so this is Jesus Christ talking. While he was there, he's spoken a lot of parables because he felt like if he was to speak in the plain language, people wouldn't understand, right? And the Lord, it's okay to have questions for the Lord. It's okay. Like when I first read this, I truly didn't understand what it meant. I thought it was like a literal meaning. Like you can't take the Bible literally all the time. It be some deep meaning. Sometimes it is literal, but sometimes it be real deep. It be deep. So the parable of the barren fig tree. He also spoke this parable. A certain man had a fig tree planted in his vineyard, and he came seeking fruit on it and found none. Then he said to the keeper of the vineyard, "Look, for 3 years I have come seeking fruit on this fig tree and found none." 3 years and still no fruit. So the vineyard owner says, "Cut it down. Why does it use up the ground? Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you just wasting space? Let's cut this tree down." But the keeper answered and he says, "Sir, let it alone this year also until I dig around it and fertilize it. And if it bears fruit, well, but if not, after that, you can cut it down. Let's give this another whirl. Let's fertilize it. Let's take care of it. Let's reroot it. Let's repot it. Let's get all the ick and all the gick out. And then after that, let's see what happens, right? So that is basically a parable stating that the fig tree yielded sweet fruit in the summer. Figs could be dried and stored for future use. Jesus used this well-known tree to make a point about God's eternal judgment. In this passage, the fig tree represented Israel, which was in danger of God's judgment if it continued to reject its Messiah. So that was the parable, kind of just showing how the fruit, right? We need to bear fruit. We need to show the fruit. We need love, kindness, gentleness, all those things, self-control. All of those are fruit that we are supposed to bear as believers. And we have to know who the source is. The source is Jesus Christ of Nazareth. He's real. A lot of people in the context of this, he was saying that a lot of people didn't believe him. A lot of people didn't believe that he was the Messiah. So he gives you chance after chance after chance. You still bearing no fruit. You still not believing in him. Okay. Eventually he's coming back. So when he does, there's going to be some wrath for those who don't bear the fruit, right? Who aren't in alignment. He gives us so many chances because he has so much grace, but we cannot take his grace for weakness. Yeah. So don't reject the Lord. Let him plant you. Let him plant me by the river, so we will grow in him and bear fruit, all the fruit, because it's the fruit. If we seek him diligently and obey, it's nice. It's going to be a very beautiful outcome. So I just pray that we, as this tree or as this peace lily exhibited or illustrated, that we get to the root of things. We get rid of the gunk. We get to the deep levels of the root of our being. Expose it. Tell the Lord our shortcomings. He already knows, but he wants us to have an amazing relationship with him. We have to cultivate this strong relationship with him. So when he comes, he'll be like, well done, my good and faithful servant. I know you. We don't want him to turn around and say, I don't know you. So yeah, get to the root of it. It's deeper than what we can see. And I just pray that this touches somebody. It makes sense. I kind of was all over the place, but I pray that you understand what I'm saying. And until the next time we see again, God bless.